fertilizer, because that's going to be the only way I really have to get what I need. So for that, we'll take our floral fertilizer. You get anywhere from, I think, 2 to 4 flowers. So we have a green one. Yay, we get an achievement. Okay. So what we probably want to do is, you guessed it, create a botania chest. And we'll just put you right here. Mystical green flower is what we are after. So if we take there we go. Maybe we don't. So if we do that, if I remember right, I don't want to remember right. Is it? Okay. W. Stick. Slabs. Why are you not working? Do you have to be some sort of stone slab? Possibly. That might be it. I like that they let you backcraft. That's a nice feature. No. There we go. Okay, so if we look at our Mutandis recipe, we need floral green fertilizer. So for floral green fertilizer, we're going to actually need to get some stuff out of our wood stuff chest. Alright, so that recipe has changed. And I think you can use one of the planks. Yep. So we got the pestle and mortar. We'll come over here, grab our green flower. Turns into 2 mystical green petals. And then with the pestle and mortar, turns into the floral green fertilizer that we need, or powder that we need. So let's see. Wood ash is something else that we need. Mutandis, sweet. So if we look at our quest book, we have the 2. Mutandis is the one that's the hardest to get, so we're going to take some of that. And then for this one, we get the agricultural journal, which is nice. So what we can do is set up a little seed little bit of a seed analyzer here, and we can put our agricultural journal in there. Now I'm going to wait until some of this guy's spread all the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to harvest him. And then what I'm going to do is put him in the seed analyzer. And you'll see how it's a growth gain strength of 5. Growth is affecting the speed of which it grows. Gain is the amount, like the percentage type extra that you're going to get. Strength doesn't matter. It has to do with weeds. Weeds are not something we are going to have to worry about in this pack. So, since I want we should probably actually check all of them. In all honesty, at least the ones over here. Because we are gonna, after this, start a separate plot and just alternate our potato seeds. Alright, so not as good, not as good. So really, since I don't have a place to put them, actually, what does it take to make you? Oh, we're gonna do this. We are going to make a composter and put you over here because we can use this to get rid of our junk seeds. And it'll eventually make us compost and stuff like, or some sort of fertilized dirt. So we have got a fair bit done in 2 hours. I'd say it's nice. I did a little bit of research. It's really to the point right now where oh, they're terrible little bastards. Jerks. I didn't say that. This is going to YouTube after all. Now, one thing to keep in mind, any seeds that these mandrakes drop are going to be the base 111 seeds, not what we're looking toward. We can get rid of them. Actually, first what we should probably do, just so we can analyze a mandrake, we'll still destroy it, because it's just going to be a 111. There we go. So what we're going to do is wait until this entire plot is full of potatoes. Then we're going to go through and break everything and harvest them and look at each of the ones. So right now this one's probably going to be one of these two, is actually one of these three. Not just these two is going to be the highest tier one that we need. What I really want though is for the sugar cane, and I will actually do this in the better way for breeding to that I know of, to breeding up to best tier. 221, 222, 111. So 222 is the best one. You'll see here when we craft in the back corner, it'll plop out that extra one that we don't need anymore. So what we can do with these is get rid of them. Potatoes are actually not something that we need to worry about upgrading right now. They are serving their purpose. We'll work on crossbreeding better traits in later. We don't have to worry about that now. We won't worry about that now. We'll worry about that with the sugarcane. That'll be our long-term plan for sugarcane. I don't know why sometimes it does that. there we go. Need to get another drink, although it's probably cold by now. Not so much. I mean, it's cold, but not unbearably cold. So we are doing pretty well, pretty well. What I actually want to do is... No, I'm not going to waste the bone meal. So what we can do with the Mutandis, if we look in our quest book, first we need to detect 2 white flowers, but then we need to detect 4 oak saplings. Now the thing is, it doesn't really look at the metadata, so I don't need 4 oak saplings, but I need 4 saplings. So what I'm going to do is get some grass. What are you? I don't know if you guys are going to be any useful. Fertilizers, so maybe. But what we're going to take then is take our Mutandis and hit the grass with it. I don't want a fern. Rowan sapling I'll take. Jungle sapling I'll take. Rowan sapling I already have. Hawthorn sapling I'll take. Spanish moss can't harvest. Acacia, might as well. Acacia, no. Spanish moss, no. Grass, mushroom, I will probably need one of you later. Jungle I already have. Alder oh, ember moss. My inventory is full. Let's fix that. Dump everything back off in their corresponding. Oh, that's all I really have. I will put the... I don't care about the potato seeds, actually. You'll see here how we're finally making some enriched soil. Magical crops will... I don't know if it's like that in this pack, but need to be grown on special soil. So I just need an oak. But first, what do you know? We're going to do another chest. And this is going to be trees. See here how we're already running out of Mutandis. Already have Rowan, right? Yeah. Let's see. So it just detects 4 saplings. I haven't done anything, Luke. I've been... Let's see. I need the oak sapling, though, because I have... Wait, do I? Spruce, birch, jungle. Jungle, birch, spruce, oak. Pick oak. I literally haven't really done much. I've just been monitoring my crops, harvesting them, and turning these into other things with what's it called? What was Mutandis? So running low on apples, which means actually I want to grab these before they despawn. Three of those. There we go. So we're just going to make up a little bit of food there. And we've made quite a nice bit of progress, if I don't say so myself, for about just over 2 hours of play, 2 hours 20 minutes of play. I think if I do this in 5-minute or 30-minute segments, we can do this for another 10 minutes or so. But let's see, quest book I think is a little bit stuck. Well, we can get some floral fertilizer because we have some of that. And try to get some of our pure daisies. And we get more floral fertilizer. So we need, well, we won't get pure daisies, but we'll get white flowers. So there's one. Actually, let me get rid of some of this junk. There we go. Oh, come on, one more pure white. Or one more white. That's all I want. It'll be a great note. Yes! And we'll just use the rest of the floral fertilizer. And we'll be able to, that means we'll make a petal apothecary soon. And it'll be Botania all over again, Luke. Huh, I guess it's sprouted over there. Poof. Sweet. So if we go through here, unclaimed reward, we will take care of you. We get more floral fertilizer and more bone meal. Next is to make the Lexica Botanica. And if we look under the Lexica, just a piece of paper and a flower. And let's see, don't really use pink for much, I know that. And since I have 3 sugarcane on me, you might have wondered why I kept those on me. Lexica Botania. More floral fertilizer. Flower power, we need to make a petal apothecary. Petal apothecary is simply cobblestone, a mystical petal. So we'll need a little bit more cobble. And again, we'll use the pink one. I don't know about this specific mod pack, I could be wasting, but we will be automating flowers very soon here. There we go. Got the petal apothecary, which I think is going to... I want to finish the dirt over here is what I want to do. So I don't like how... I don't like this anymore, how the oil's inside of it. If I start building on the other side. I might just kill some of those blocks up top. That really might be just what I do. That'll be something I'll do later. Because this will be kind of like our little Botania area over here. And we will also probably expand this area out a lot. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're at least going to expand out that side. Now we could also just wait for this grass to grow naturally, or we can speed it up with one of those nifty little pasture seeds. We'll also be moving our Botania chest over here then. And then for the Botania seeds are something we'll keep kind of local and do a little bit of a different design on our Botania seeds. Sounds like a plan. You'll understand more later. That's all this dirt that I had. But we will bomb it with a pasture seed. Boom, goes the dynamite. There we go. That takes care of most of the problem for us. So I'm going to want my Petal Apothecary to be right here. We'll have it be right over here. And we'll have an infinite spring behind it. This is a mod where I don't know if my plans, or not my plans, but my current implementation of space is going to be good. But the nice thing is the crops are easy enough to set up new farms elsewhere. So there we go. Then we'll just put you in there and make sure we have a bucket on hand. Sweet. So let's take a look over here. Good. Honestly, I might just like leave these guys for now. Let's see, you're okay. There. A little bit of a waste, but oh, we need to actually make a flower now, don't we? Gotta stop clicking on these. There we go. So what it's gonna want us to do, I can imagine, you find that to start practicing the botanical magics, you need to make a pure daisy. So we need to make a pure daisy. If we look in our Lexica Botania, we can get an introductory. We don't need to look at the clip. We can look at the mystical flowers, petal apothecaries, what we just did. Pure daisy. Pure daisy is not only one of the most basic, but also one of the most important flowers a botanist can have. Flower will turn any blah blah blah. So what it is 4 mystical white petals, and now what it doesn't tell you is that to craft a, well, it might tell you, and I just skipped over it because I know this. You need a seed to finish the reaction. So I'm gonna, since each of these makes 2, I don't actually need to get another one right now. When I get more flowers, I will. I have a lot of floral fertilizer, so maybe yeah, I'll make one. And then we'll come over here and let us see. Any old seeds will do. So what you can do is, the way I like to set it up, you got your reactants and you just drop them in using Q. And then your seed. Nope. Cannot click on things today. 2 pure daisies. This is actually going to work out well. And I have no. That's okay. Let's actually go get some gravel. Or, not gravel. 2 clay. And we'll get some maybe we'll get some dorite. Hold on one second, buddies. Nah, I don't like that. What about you? Eh. Maybe I'll just use good old-fashioned marble. What we are going to do first is take you, and nice feature, you can make a chisel with flint. So that's a nice feature to have. And then what you can do is take your marble, and what I want to do is the one with the gold, because I view it as we're doing something magical. Gold's kind of a mystical item. Here we go. Hey, what do you know? That actually, size-wise, turned out pretty well for me. That would have been something. Well, at the moment, obviously, until I change everything back. Or change wall types, but that'll be a nice little... I think I'm going to watch Dazed and Confused tonight. I didn't watch that the other night. So we're going to need to start harvesting some wood and some smooth stone. Now, let's see. We need to make a place to grow some trees. I am not at the point where I want to make a wand yet, but I'll keep that in mind for wand colors, Luke. There we go. How are all you doing? So you're automatically going to be better, so let's force you to grow. Let's actually... Let's harvest you. So this way, these will grow stronger ones off of them. And then this one I'll have as a stronger one growing this way. And we'll just kind of track our sugarcane's progress on how it develops. I don't want to harvest more mandrakes right now. And again, I'm okay harvesting these guys right now. And we'll do these just so I have a backup source of food. We can make some bread. I don't really see a huge points for carrots though. Of course, I could be wrong. Either way, we are out of... We were out of food, so it was time to replenish. And it's just about 2 hours and 30 minutes right now. I think we got a nice little bit of progress done today. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. What I'm going to do now is... Let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then let's see, 1, 2, let's see, so this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll do another one that much wider. Oh. Where is he? There we go. More bones, aka more bone meal. So we're already expanding the base. Not something we'd be able to do in Crash Landing or in Agrarian Skies this early on. Let's get ourselves a little bit more OU. And let's just fill this hole in, because the oil down there prevents the mobs from dying. There's an actual spawnable spot inside of there. It's a little disconcerting. And we are going to be able to manually produce charcoal very soon here. So not something we have to worry about. Using charcoal for torches, that is. There's some recipes that very specifically call for coal. And for that, we are going to need to work up to coal essence, which is a magical crops coal. I think I'll do 3 hours, I think. Yeah. We'll do 3 hours of stream time and then call it a day, because I got to make something to eat. But right now, it's just more base expansion. It's going to go a lot farther back than here. Actually, it might not. This really might be as far back as it needs to go. For the Britannia area, at least. There we go. No spawnable areas in there. Sweet. And then let's come over and check out our sugarcane. Alright. So you guys are going to be good. I don't want you to grow that much, because these guys have a better chance of expanding out. So this monitoring is going to be good. And we got a full field of belladonnas. So let's take a look at our quest book. We need to make living wood and living rock. We can do this pretty quickly. So we got our oak wood. And we can bone meal it. And then chop them down. Oh yeah, first piece of wood. And then what we can do is come over here while we let those leaves to spawn. Actually, I need to get oak wood plank, which means I need to dump some of you. Put the floral fertilizer in there for now. Mob drops in there. There we go. Oh, come on. Bloody hell. Waste of bone meal. Bloody heck. I should have called the recording at 2.5 hours. I don't know if I'm actually going to go through and edit those out. In the meantime though, we can take, because if you look, we need 16 living rock. So what we can do, we're going to let these two trees grow naturally. We can surround these with stone. And in about a minute, those will turn into living rock. There we go. Part of me wants to install like Hunger Overhaul and stuff like that, so that and Pam's Harvest Craft, so the foods get progressively worse, but that will defeat the balance of the pack, which I do not want. So, sugarcane, that's fine. How are you guys doing? So you've expanded. Gonna harvest you. Gonna harvest you because I don't want you guys expanding out. I want you expanding. There we go. Waste of bone meal, but I wasn't gonna do anything else with it. And the particles indicate that it's converting. Let's see. Hold on. Cough. There we go. So we'll harvest ourselves some living rock. There we go. So if we look at the quest book, living rock is good. What we can do though is at least get 8 of our living wood going. And what do you know? We'll have enough here. Maybe. Yep. Yep. We have enough. There we are. We have our living wood going into production here, which means we'll be able to finish this quest, which gets us into the next bits, which is going to be making a day bloom and a mana spreader and a wand of the forest, which will probably be about all we do tonight. That seems like it's a relatively good part, unless it opens up any other quests. Well, these ones all. We have more quests to look at. What's in here? Oak bookcase. This one is something that's pretty easy to do. They're still going, so what we can do is actually and then if we look for bookcase, this is a bibliocraft item. We only need the one. Thank you very much. Is Steve's Factory in the pack? That's a good question. I don't think so. There's not very many automation. Nope. Just statues. So if we look in quest book, we need to create a bookbinder. Bookbinder. Bookbinder is 2 string and 2 paper. Do I have mob drop string? No. String is going to be something that's a very long way off for us. But our living wood is done. I think I'm going to go farther back with the Britannia room now that I think about it. Or the Britannia wing, as it were. So let's take a look. We're going to go living rock because living wood is more... Where do we want to go? Living wood. Either one we have to harvest. I feel like I'm going to go through more wood though in terms of mana spreaders and living rock. Well, too late. I was going to say living rock is the added step of needing to smelt first, but we'll put you there. And we got more pure daisies. Cool. Perfect, I don't have to craft anymore. And I already have more stone over here from a quest reward that we can go ahead and start turning into more I'm kind of glad Steve's Factory Manager is not in this pack. I like the automation part of this. So this guy is the highest one that would be in here right now, right? We can check by taking these two, which are the most grown. 353. 253. So what we're going to do is get some more crops, and we are going to and this time around we're going to direct it by forcing it to go one direction. We're still at a point where we can have it go multiple directions just by keeping an eye on it. It'll be quicker because there'll be more options to grow to. So everything else can go into the composter though. You'll see when they stack they have those same metadata. So 2, and then 253 instead of 353. And our living rock is here. Go ahead and harvest you. And then we'll kind of figure out how much farther we want to go with our other room. I actually want to go get, since we got 3 more pure daisies, I think the intent was originally for you to just do 1 and then them give you the rest of them. I'm going to just use that to give a rough estimate on partially how much farther out this is going to get, so I know how much farther out it truly will go. That's why I have a couple of flint kept on me now. Nope. Thank God there's no like living cobble. Looks like I'm going to probably be using marble as an accent block to a mod. Alrighty, let's go get some more cracked stone. I think I'm actually okay with the cracked stone. As a wall block, I think it's okay. So if we're going back and going to here with the grass, and then I'm going to have crop, 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 water, then crop, 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 1, 2, 3, wall is here. So I just decided I'm going to do, from there deciding I wasn't going to do that big of an expansion, I just decided to do a pretty big expansion. With a fair bit of terraforming involved. Which I'm going to need a whole heck of a lot more grass for this. And this is just the expansion for Britannia, because that is the current mod we are working on. Not necessarily because of the, not for any specific reason or the other. Because we're going to also be doing a huge witchery expansion. We're going to do a huge blood magic expansion. Everything's going to expand out from here kind of in a grid-like pattern. The size of the grids, with the exception, I should have done this for Britannia's side too. I'll modify it. I tell you what, I'll modify if I need it. If I need to modify it. Because this wall right here is now throwing me off. Oh god, now I've decided... if I move all this in... no. Maybe this I'll just use it as... I'll use it as a path. That's what I'll use it as. There we go. Just so I don't have to waste the cracked sand filling in, so I don't have mob spawns. Yeah, this is basically doubling the size of my base right now. My first stream and I'm already doubling the size. First stream of this one and I'm already doubling the size of my base. Less than 3 hours into play. Either way, this is we're probably not gonna get to the end of putting this together today, because I've got about 6 minutes left or so for my stream, but I want to round it off at least 3 hours. So, and for those of you on YouTube, this has been broken up again over multiple parts that you know, so let's build the wall this way. So this is going to be either part 3 or 4. Depending on if I do 45 or hour, you will know. Actually, I might even cut it down to less, do like 20-minute segments so you guys can kind of see. Well, that might be boring. Maybe I'll edit this all into like 2 videos. Or, you know, I'll just do hour live stream dumps. We'll see. I'll post a summation video. I'll probably record. I have to record it tonight because I got too much homework to do tomorrow. Why am I digging? And And that, again, just make sure we have 3 going out each direction. I think we're actually gonna finish building this wall before dark. Maybe not terraforming the whole thing, and it's just gonna look terrible. There we go. No, I needed to go one lower with it. As long as I'm in this area, I shouldn't have any mobs spawning. While I finish terraforming the area right here. And I shouldn't need to go outside for any of those dead trees anymore. And once I should really... A good thing to do between streams would be to add a spider guard on here. But right now we have done really good progress. This new Britannia room we're working on is going pretty well. And this might be turned into not just Britannia, but other things as well. Like tree farm or something like that. Because this is going to be like the beginner phase of stuff. I think I'm going to expand out that way and that way for when I get better crops going. Because another thing I might do between streams is expand out that way another set for crops. Because what I'm trying to do, actually I want to, before I go too far away from here and mobs start spawning, there we go. One thing that I want to make sure we do is I want to have like each crop field be in the 4x4 pattern and just pretty much everything extend out backward, back that way, unless there's specific crops for a specific mod, like mystical flowers from Britannia will be over here in the Britannia room. Actually that might defeat the entire purpose. Not sure. I kind of want them to all be together with the specific mod they go to. Maybe that'll just be like normal crops or something like that. But anyway, we got our wall done before our 3-hour mark. Well, taking out the rest of this wall will probably put us at just over 3 hours, which is good. But we have a huge amount of land now. Oh, come on. No. We have a huge expanse of land to work with that is relatively safe for everything but spiders. And the reason why I'm also wanting a little bit more space for Britannia is because early game mana generation, I've decided what I'm going to use. It's loud, and I'm going to need a lot of them. So that's what we're going to use. I'm going to use the hydrangea for mana generation. Alright, just under 3 hours, but let's take a look here. We've already got that one. It's going to have us craft 1 day bloom. We'll do that later. 1 quest available for completion. Don't have the string, So I think, let me get rid of this apple. I think that we're doing pretty well. Let's see over here. I don't want you growing anymore now. But you'll see here how we got, I don't know how many we actually got because I just broke a bunch of sugarcane. But it was definitely more than one you saw, because otherwise you only get one of everything. That's why some crops of the potatoes we get more of the others, because the ones that grew later are, what's it called? I can't place the word. Are better. There we go. And over here, this is where we're going to do crossbreeding for now. We'll set that up later. But we will be using these crops, like those sugarcane. So we are in pretty good shape, if I don't say so myself. Are we really not having any mob spawn there? Cool. I'm going to call it, you guys. I hope you had fun watching the live stream footage introducing. Actually, maybe I'll just do this like 2.5 footages. I'm not sure. Hope you had fun watching the introductory live stream footage for my FTB Regrowth pack, the pack I will be playing on most of my streaming and Twitch for the next couple weeks, on and off as school permits. Until then, I hope you guys have a good time. Thank you for stopping by. I will see you later. Peace out. What? And later, guys. And which one is my new stop recording button?